Today we're going to take a look at the Dogtra Just Right e-collar system. This is one of my personal favorites of the Dogtra line, and we liked it so much that we had this one built exclusively for us. The Dogtra Just Right system comes as a one-dog system but easily expands to 2 dogs. 24 levels of continuous stimulation selectable at the transmitter. Has a wide range of stimulation covering the most sensitive dog up to the most stubborn dog. Has both non-stim tone and vibration selectable at the transmitter. Half-mile stimulation range, waterproof transmitter and waterproof collar designed to be used in the water with insulated contact points. Small collar receiver is going to fit small dogs but is designed to be used on larger dogs also. Also comes with the Robin McFarland 1-hour basic e-collar intro DVD. The Dogtra Just Right has a 1-year parts and labor warranty. The Dogtra Just Right comes with our 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love it, we'll take it back. This is a great e-collar system for the majority of the folks out there. We love it because of the range of stimulation and how you operate the stimulation level. What I also like about it is that the transmitter is a great size for most people. It's not too big but not too small. And then you've got a collar that's also great for the majority of the dogs out there. It is one of the smaller collars that we have on the market, but it's designed so that even the largest dog can use it. Me personally, I use this on, smallest dog I've got right now that I'm using it on is about a 18-pound dog, and then the biggest dog that I've got that I'm using it on is about 115 pounds. And so it's incredibly versatile. It's just going to cover a wide range of dogs out there. What's great about the transmitter is that it's designed for one-handed operation and it's designed for no-look operation. By that I mean I know what I'm doing with the transmitter without having to take a look at it. There's no screens. Everything is tactile. So as we go up in levels, you can feel it click. Typically Dogtra collars are rheostat collars. This is not. This has a true click. So as we go from 0 to 1 to 2, you can feel that in the dial. So you can start out on your 1 and it's low, medium, high. Go to 2, low, medium, high. On the front of the system, you've got both the pager vibration feature and then you've also got tone. So it covers everything that you're looking for in a base e-collar. Wide choice of stimulation levels. It's all continuous, so you don't have to worry about changing between continuous and momentary. And then you've also got vibration and tone, so you can teach those non-stimulation cues. What I'm looking for in an e-collar system is going to be a combination of several things. The most important thing to me is incredibly low levels of continuous stimulation. I want something that on the low end, even the most sensitive dog is not going to react at all. I want it so low that on that bottom 1, 2, 3 levels, they're not necessarily going to feel it. I'm looking for something that's incredibly light. We run into dogs that are so sensitive at times that even the lowest stimulation on some collars is more than they can handle. And that just is not what we're looking for in an e-collar system. We want something that at the lowest levels, it's barely perceivable to the dog, and so we can do all sorts of interesting things. If you've got a dog that's overreacting on the low levels on an e-collar, it's almost impossible to train with that collar. Some companies have a tendency to be more concerned about the dogs that are very stubborn, that require high levels of stimulation. And while that's important, it creates a product that a lot of dogs can't use. I need something that has incredibly low levels and then has a wide range of stimulation. And so this collar is perfect for that because of the way the stimulation is set up. Not only does it start out really low, but it has the ability to increase stimulation without you having to do anything. And by that I mean you just press different buttons. So when the system is on level 1, you have a low 1, you have a medium 1, and then you press the 2 levels together for a high 1. It increases between low, medium, and high. Then when you go to 2, it's a low 2, a medium 2, and a high 2. So with this collar, you've got 8 stimulation levels, and then you've got a low and a medium and a high for each of those, giving you a total of 24 levels. And what's great about that is that it starts really, really low and then it works its way up to a substantially higher level. So for those dogs that require a lot of stimulation, you've got that on the top end. But the dogs that are incredibly sensitive, when you're working on your real basic stuff and they don't need a lot of stimulation, you've got that on the low levels. Personally, I can't start feeling the stimulation up until we get into about a 4. So it's incredibly light and just easy to work with for the majority of the dogs out there. What I'm looking for in a transmitter is the ability to keep my eye on the dog without having to think about the transmitter. There's some products out there where you have to look at the transmitter to see where you are. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something that I can feel what's going on. And so with this system, I can increase the stimulation level with my thumb. And then when I'm on a level that I know what this dog needs, I have the ability to stim, and then if I need to increase the stimulation without having to even change the dial, I can go to the next button and I can press the 2 buttons together. I don't want to have to look at the transmitter. I want to be able to do everything by feel. That's the most important thing in a transmitter for me. It's just got to be feel based. And once you have worked with this transmitter for a little while and you understand how it's set up, it's very simple to use, and you can raise and lower stimulation quickly without having to pay a lot of attention to the transmitter. And that's the most important thing. The window of training a dog is incredibly tight, and you've got to have your eye on that dog. You cannot spend your time fumbling around with a transmitter and trying to figure out where you are, having to make big changes. You just need to be able to do everything one-handed, and you need to be able to do it without having to look at the transmitter. The one-handed part is incredibly important for me because especially in the early stages of training, I'm typically going to have that dog on a long line or a check cord. And so I need to be able to have my hand free for that. If I'm doing stuff up close to him, I want to be able to have my hands where I can put my hands on him. And I don't want the transmitter to be a big deal. I want it to be small and easy for me to get to. And the Dogtra Just Right is perfect for that. I'm a pretty big guy. I've got pretty big hands, and it's an incredibly comfortable transmitter for me. But it's not so big that it can't be used by somebody with smaller hands. The Dogtra Just Right, waterproof handheld, waterproof collar. It's designed for use in the water. Very simple to use, very easy to charge, everything that you're looking for in a system. So this product is based off of a system that Dogtra was making for a long time that we sold a lot of called the Dogtra Combo. Biggest difference between those two products is that the Combo was a one-dog only system. People want the ability to expand it, and the original Dogtra Combo was not expandable. It was a one-dog only system. So we went in with Dogtra and made a couple of changes to the layout of the transmitter, but we set it up where you can add to it. Very simple to add the second collar to it, and so easy to switch back and forth between dog 1 and dog 2. And that's same thing there. When I'm looking for a system, I want to be able to change stimulation and change dog 1 and dog 2 and be able to do that by feel. And so the Combo's set up for that. It's very easy to go from dog 1 to dog 2 and then go back. It's a great little toggle switch. It's low profile, but it has a real positive click to it so you know where you are and you can check it by feel. Same thing there. I'm always looking for in a one dog, two dog system, I'm looking for the ability to know where I am and go, okay, I'm on dog 1, I'd make some corrections to dog 2, then I'm going to immediately go back to dog 1. My philosophy on e-collars when it comes to multi-dog systems is that you want to stay in a position. You want to be on that dog 1 and you want to be set on a particular level. Typically, with this collar, most of the dogs I'm working on are typically on 2s or 3s. And so I'm going to leave it on level 3 and I'm going to leave it in the dog 1 position. And that way I know where I am all the time. If I have to make a correction to dog 2, flip my toggle switch, make my corrections, go back to dog 1 and immediately set my level back to whatever base level I'm working off of. And so that way I don't have to think about it. I want it to be very instinctive. I want it to be something that I know where it is all the time. And so the dog 1, dog 2 setup on this is perfect for that. The Dogtra Just Right comes with our 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love it, we'll take it back. In those 30 days, we expect you to use the collar, train your dog. I'm not expecting it to come back to me in an unused, in-the-box fashion. I want it on the dog and in the field. Cut the collar strap down if you need to. Anything you need to do to use it. It's impossible to know if a collar's right for you without using it on your dog. So during that 30-day time period in there, we expect you to go out in the field and train with your dog. My favorite thing about the Dogtra Just Right is it is an incredibly versatile collar. It's going to cover a wide range of dogs, and it's designed to be used by a wide range of people. I'm using one, my wife uses one of my kids has got one with his dogs, and it's just a great all-around, simple-to-use e-collar. We're a real big fan of it. Check it out, the Dogtra Just Right. The Dogtra Just Right is just right for you and your dog. So, one of the cool things about the Dogtra Just Right is that it is a magnetic on-off switch, which is great. If you're going to have a problem with a switch, the constant on and off of it is where the problem's going to happen. So the Dogtra is set up where you turn it on via a magnet. So on the back of the transmitter, you have a little red dot right here, and then on the collar you have a matching red dot. And so to turn the unit on, you simply place the two dots above each other. The light's going to come on, and then you separate, and it's going to beep at you when it's turned on. So then you've got the flashing light that shows that it's turned on. So turn it off, exact same thing. You hold the two magnets together, the light's going to turn red, and you wait for it to beep, and then you separate them. So, again, on, beeps at you, off, beeps at you. Very simple on-off operation, and I love it. It's just real simple. Okay. Your Dogtra Just Right collar also comes with a test light. So, if you want to see your stimulation, you want to check out the stimulation on your collar, turn your collar on, put your test light, it's got to be touching both contact points, set on a stimulation level, and you can see when you're stimming, the collar's going to glow green. The light on the collar will glow green, but I can't really see anything stim-wise there, and that's because it's so light it doesn't really show up. That is just really very light. So we go up. This is a 3 high right there. So you can see, yeah, you can see that. And as you go up in stimulation, it increases. Now, I test the collar a little differently. I like to put it on the back of my hand. And I do that because of the number of nerve endings that are in the back of your hands, a little closer to what a dog's going to feel. Okay. So that is a high 2. All right. I'm not even feeling that. Okay, there we go. So I can start to feel this collar when it's on. That's a low 4, and it's just like a real light tap. And so for me, a low 5 to high 5 right there. So you keep going. Woo, yeah. So high 6 is more than I really want. But that's another way to test the collar out. You can use a test light, or you can use back of your hand. Pretty simple. Show you real quick how to charge your Just Right Dogtra collar. So your one dog system is going to come with a wall charger. So it's a 110 wall charger. And then it comes with a splitter. So what's great about this, you plug this into the splitter. And then your collar, you just plug into your collar. And you plug into your transmitter on the back here. So that way you can charge everything at one time. Now, if you decide to get a 2-dog system, or if you later expand to a 2-dog system, your second collar also comes with a splitter. So you plug that in to one of the first splitters. So now I have the wall unit plugged into a splitter, and then the splitter plugged into a splitter. And you can charge all 3 pieces at the same time from one plug. So boom, and boom. Just makes it real simple to charge everything at once. And I typically like to charge everything at the same time. That way I know everything's charged up when I'm using the system. Pretty simple setup. I'm going to show you real quick how to sync your Dogtra Just Right Dog 2 collar to your Dogtra Just Right transmitter. When you buy your Dogtra Just Right system, it's going to come out of the box with the transmitter synced up to Dog 1. Okay, so you really don't have to do anything. But if you get a 2-dog system, or when you add the second collar at some point down the road, you're going to have to match the transmitter up to the collar. It's a real simple process. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So you take your second dog collar, you take your transmitter first, and you put it on Dog 2. See that right here? We have Dog 1 is up and Dog 2 is down. So we're going to put it on Dog 2, and then we're going to set the transmitter dial on 0. All right, normally when you're turning your collar on, you press it, wait for the light to turn green, and you separate it. All right, but to program it, you got to do that a little different. So we're going to cut the collar off. All right, to program it, you hold the two magnets together and you wait for the light to start flashing green. So we're going to hold it together, light's going to come on green, going to just leave it there. It's going to start to rapidly flash here in a second. All right, then we got the rapid flash. Then you press your medium and your low button together. The high stimulation setup, press them both together, dial set on 0. So hold them together, light's going to turn green, but we're going to wait. Starts to flash rapidly, press the two buttons together, and then it will glow solid, and then it'll go back to the beat. To check it, all you need to do is hit your pager or your tone, and then you turn to a stimulation level, and there you go. That's it, synced up, ready to go. The Dogtra Just Right is just right for you and your dog.